All right. You sit there for a minute. Oops. Hello, Mama. How are you? Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. Hi. So, I just weighed Cisco's kittens. And she's like, whoa, this one smells funny. Oh, look what a big one. Our little guy had lost a gram, which, you know, in the grand scheme of things isn't a huge amount, but you're so sweet. What a sweet little mama. But observing his efforts at the milk bar, and if he's losing weight, then his strength is going to go down. And I just thought before it gets too extreme, I want to give him a chance to refuel. See if we can find you a spot. This milk bar is much less competitive. I just don't want to let it go too long. Oh, I think it's latched. And maybe if he can get a little boost from tip, then I can stick him back in there with Cisco. Are you such a good mama? You're such a good mama. So, you guys can hear me on the Cisco cam, right? So let's go through all the rationale and stuff, because I don't want people to think that it's generally a good idea to combine kittens like this, because it's not. There are risks, and I've done everything I can to minimize those risks, but there are still risks. But the benefits of giving him some good nutrition and a less competitive milk bar that I can actually monitor much more closely, I think far outweigh those risks. I've also been in close communication with Dr. F. And it's never black and white, but he is latched on and nursing already. And look at this extraordinary creature who just accepted him right away. So typically I definitely wouldn't do this, but because of the situation, because I don't have guaranteed access to the kittens in Cisco's room, I have to kind of wait till she's off the nest and then, you know, see how, if she continues, she's not being aggressive yet, that may change, I don't know. And because there are 8 kittens over there, and because he didn't seem to really get in there during the last milk bar session, I just don't want to let it go on, you know, for another 6-hour stretch and then have waited too long to do anything, because then by that point he's, you know, potentially weak and dehydrated and hypoglycemic. And so rather than letting it get to that point, I decided to pull him, and then we'll see how he responds in here. And sort of play it by ear. The benefits are that he will have much better access to milk here, and that I can monitor much more frequently and much more reliably, so that even if this doesn't work out, he's still like with a mom, and I can bottle feed him or whatever needs to happen. But hopefully he just needs more access to milkbar and less competition. Someone's purring over there. I don't know who it is. Oh, such a good mama. Babies make the best pillows, don't they? So, there are risks from a medical perspective. If you're going by the textbook, you may not make this particular decision. I tend to take a more holistic approach, so taking into account the comfort of the kitten and, having an actual mom versus being in a crate and getting bottle fed and having to adjust the formula and all of that stuff. The biggest risk is, I guess, that we haven't been able to feline leukemia test Cisco because she's feral, and so we don't know his status. It is unlikely that he's positive. I think the risk is very low because none of the other cats we've tested from the colony have been positive, and also because I've had Cisco here for 4 weeks, and she's been stressed over those 4 weeks just by being trapped and being in captivity and then being pregnant and having babies. And none of those stresses have triggered any sort of symptoms with her. And typically you would expect, because something like feline leukemia affects the immune system, you would expect that if she was under stress, something would have happened if her immune system was weakened. It's by no means 100%, but we did discuss it at great length about, it's a very low risk versus the potential benefits, and it seemed like this was the right way to go. So I'm sure that not everybody will agree with that. Some people may have very strong opinions otherwise, but it's not something that I did lightly. What are you doing? What are you doing, Tubbs? This is a pudgy kitten. But you see he moved right in and he's gotten latched and he's just going to town. And you can see how tiny he is too. He's actually, so Eep, who was my smallest at 62 grams, is now, as of her last weigh-in a few hours ago, was up to 94. So she has really, really impressively caught up. Like, she's a little fighter in that one. And so this little guy, 68 grams, is tiny. And to have so much competition over there just is tough. So, wait, oh, is that your, oh no. Oh, look, no, don't do that. Oh, here, we'll find you another one. Here, how about under here? There's a really good one. She doesn't want that one. You're such a good mommy. So he wasn't super, energetic. Go away, Scampy. I'll go with your mommy. Give your mommy a hug. She's very pudgy. Otherwise, I wouldn't necessarily get in her way at the milk bar, but she's very pudgy. I forgot what I was saying. So yeah, he wasn't super bright, and so I just was concerned that he was approaching a threshold that I really did not want to cross with him. So if they're not getting enough nourishment, if they're born tiny and they're not getting enough nourishment, then things can go bad very quickly. And so I would rather be proactive and try to prevent anything like that from happening. And so I think like we'll find you another one. There's one here. There's one right there. Nobody else. No competition for that one. Oh, you can see the difference. Even though these guys are a day and a half older, there's a pretty significant difference in their how bright they are and how fat they are. Oh, yeah. Are you trying to get up now? Is it time to get up? You can get up now if you want to. Yes, you're a good mommy. She almost got them out of the milk bar. I mean, out of the nest. They're pretty tenacious. Oh my goodness. But you see, just see the difference. I should do an overhead view so that you can see, like, there's a big difference there. So, and not all of that is because of 36 hours of being older. So, plus we needed a black one in this group. We needed a black kitten. Just to round out our color options. Tip has spent more time in the nest too, so Cisco is totally behaving normally. It's totally normal, and I think more so in feral moms to be away for a while and then feed them, and because in the wild they would have to be off hunting and keeping predators away and stuff like that. So I was getting a little bit nervous just watching. So Cisco is currently in the cabinet of the solitude. That's where she went when she heard me come in. And she needs to get her rest too, because she had quite a grueling, fast, intense birth. Where are you going, Skipper? So we'll be able to keep a better eye on our little guy in here. Well, I don't know if he's going to stay with this group. So, and I don't know if you guys read on Facebook, on Tiny Kittens Facebook, that Dr. Ferguson has totally stepped up and is sponsoring Cisco and all of her kittens, which is amazing. And the reason she's doing it is even more amazing because she wants to acknowledge that feral cats are community cats and are the responsibility of the community. And she's hoping that more people, more businesses will follow suit and kind of help take ownership of the feral cat problem we have. So that's super awesome. He he makes a good pillow. So oh, how cute. Sorry. Oh, look, it's a little tit mama. Such a good mama. You are such a good mama. Mm-hmm. Uh, oh, she's such a good mama. Such a good mama. Whoops. Oh. Yeah, so little guy was down a gram after milk bar session, and he didn't really get in there, and he's a little less vigorous than I would like him to be. If he had been like, fighting his way in there with everyone else, I might have given it another um, couple of hours. But I just felt that he is approaching a threshold that I would like him not to cross. So I just want him to get stronger, to have an opportunity to get stronger. And where is he? He needs a little help. He needs a little help getting going. You're such a good mama. So I gave him as long as I felt that I could. And then I felt that I needed to do something. Hi, little mama. I'll pet you in 1 minute. Let's get your legs under you so you can hold yourself up. There you go. Oh, close. There you go. There you go. And he's on. We need a little step stool for him now, though. You got it? Brace you with one of these. You got it? Don't fall off. Good girl. What a good girl. He is purring a little bit. You're such a good mommy. Thank you for helping Miss Tip. Thank you. That's very nice of you. You're a very good mommy. Is that tickling your nose? So he's latched, which is good. When they're little, when they're like a day old, you really, you want them to eat every couple of hours. If you're bottle feeding, you bottle feed them every 2 hours. They go longer than that sometimes with a mom. Like you saw with Cisco, she was out of the nest for several hours. And that's normal too. But when they're so tiny, they can't really go that long without eating. Don't you do it. You have your own right here. There you go. So I'm hoping that she will give him the eat boost. Our mailing address is on tinykittens.com/donate page. Has our mailing address. So you can mail things there if you would like to. Oh boy. He's surrounded by very determined. No. Go over here then. Are you trying to go over here and sleep? There you go. Then your brother can find the nipple. It's easier if you send things to Tiny Kittens rather than for laps, because I don't always get to laps to pick things up in a timely manner. Oh, who's getting smushied? That was very graceful. There. Crisis averted. So he may stay with. Oh, there you are. He may stay with Tip. I just want to see how things go. I mean, I think it's nice for him in a way to be with his biological family, but here you go. There's a good one right there. What do you think about that one? Oh, hi, Skipper. Skipper's got something to say about it. You're such a good mommy. Look at Skipper. Oh, he's so cute. Did you get tired? Did you get so tired here? Okay, how about this one? Do you prefer it the upper level? He seems to prefer standing up to eat. Meanwhile, Bootsy is going to town. You want a little? So tasty. Milks. See, I could never micromanage the milk bar for Cisco. There he goes. There he's latched. Okay, I do feel better. I was worried about him. Yeah, so Mountain View is doing the naming of Cisco's kittens, but I told them that we had already picked a Bambi theme, so they will be known heretofore as the Mountain View kittens, but I believe they will have Bambi names. Look at him going to town. Yay! Don't fall asleep, we keep going. See, this is what we had to do with Eve for the first day, and for Monchita had to do that. We had to do it for about a week. Because when they're little, they get latched on, and then they don't have a lot of, they're not very strong, and so they fall asleep. So even though they're latched, they stop nursing. So he gets a little bit in, and then he falls asleep. So if I just stimulate him a little bit, then he continues to nurse, which is, I just want him to get some milk in his tummy, and then he can sleep all he wants. But for now, he needs to get some good milk in there. Because he does feel pretty fragile. You're cute. There you go. There you go. Oh. There you go. Get the hands involved. There you go. Then he should perk up pretty quickly. Where are you going, Mr. Hiccups? You can come up here. You fetch it with mommy. Oh, don't fall asleep. There you go. You can sort of see how tiny he is, though. I don't think Cisco will notice that he's gone with so many kittens. Foster dad John always says that mama cats can't count. So I am certain that when she goes back to the nest, she's not going to be looking for him. They're kind of programmed that way. Particularly because the odds of 8 kittens surviving in the wild are basically none. And it's actually easier for her. So part of their biology is to focus, if they have limited resources, to focus on the ones that they think will survive, and to not waste resources on the ones that are struggling. So in the wild, he would be least likely to survive because. Do you want to? Oh, did you? Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were latched on. How rude! How rude of me. Oh, adorable. Skipper is so cute. You're so cute. You're so cute, and you're so cute, and you're so cute, and you're so cute. Don't fall asleep. You're so cute, and you're so cute, and you're so cute. We made them nice fat babies for me. I like that. It is really nice that Tip had her babies in the same time frame, and so it makes it really easy to do something like this. They tend to be less accepting of other kittens if they're further apart in age. So you're so sweet. So the Cisco and the Mountain View kittens have not been named yet. They will be named tonight by Dr. Ferguson and the Mountain View team. Hi, Mama Kitty. You're so adorable. How are you? What a good mommy you are. You can move your other leg if you want to. Do you get a little snack? Let's see. Let's see if he, I doubt he had enough to actually gain anything, but no, he's about the same. Oh, no crying babies, even if they're not yours, right? That's what a good girl. What a good girl. Chinese out of smushy range. Good smushing. I think I distract her being in the room. You're smushing this one too. Let's see if he can get latched on his own. You can see how teeny tiny he is though. Now don't just go to sleep. Take a lesson from your friend Eep over there. She knows how it's done. Mummy's got a ginger hat. All right, come on, buddy. Is that yours? How about you take this one? Oh my goodness. So much blocking needs to happen. These are some robust kittens that have been created. There you go. They can be tube fed this young. It's not something that we like to do. It's not very nice for them. So if I did belly, oh my goodness. So if I did need to tube feed him a couple of times just to give him a boost, I would, because it would be easier than getting him transitioned to a bottle, and it's more efficient, and you know that you're getting the right amount of food in there. Um, but when they're this little, they're so fragile, and it's not nice having a tube, shoved in your face. So little spotty belly, it's just so cute. So let's see, is he on or is he sleeping? He's sleeping. Here we go. All right, I'm going to micromanage his nursing just until I'm satisfied that he's had a good amount of food. Go on, get plugged in. There you go. Take charge. You got it. You have plenty of options right here. All right, he's latched again. And you, there you go. So let's check the cabinet of the solitude and see. Oops, that's okay. Oh yeah, this goes in there. But the camera, she smushed the towel over the camera. See other view. Oh no, there she is. There she is. She's enjoying the extra dinner that I brought her. Alright, so stay awake. Have your snacks. There you go. Get into it. Let's get the little feet going. There you go. He's so teeny tiny. I can't believe Eep was so teeny tiny and has gotten so round. Because Tip's a good mommy. I'm very lucky that Tip is such a good mommy. Let's see. Wake up! I'm considering giving him a teeny bit of fluids just to help give him a little boost. Definitely did the right thing by taking him out though. If he needs this much stimulation to nurse, he definitely would not have made it on his own. Right, buddy? It's okay, we got your back. He is maintaining a good latch though. There you go. He wants to. He just gets so tired. He's so tired. I don't want to have to poke him and get to give him any fluids or have to try to feed him formula because he's going to be nursing just fine. He's a little on the weak side of things. So I'm just watching to see if he gets enough milk from his feeble attempt at nursing, if he gets enough to perk him up, or if I need to give him a little bit of a supplement. Look at this little pudge ball compared to this little guy. This guy has no belly. This guy has perfectly round belly. No belly for you yet, but you will. You will. So he's currently 67 grams. Look at you, such a big boy. So he was 68 this morning, and then I waited until there was a nice solid milk bar session with Cisco to go back in and just so that I could determine if he had actually nursed because it took him a long time to even get to the milk bar. And then once he was there, he was like facing the wrong way, and then he was over by the tail, and then I think he got in there and just went to sleep. So, but if he had gotten in there and done some good nursing, then I would have left him. But he clearly did not. So maybe see now this is it's good though to have Hiccup because Hiccup will do the stimulating and probably keep him going on there. So because he didn't get very much, if anything, at the last milk bar session with Cisco, and then she had been out of the nest for a couple of hours, so he's probably a quart low right now and needs a fill up. So I'm just watching to see if he did you just are you did you come off? Did this plump guy steal your nipple? Oh, he's so plump. He's so plump. Where's the do we have something available up here? Nope. God, there's gotta be one somewhere. Where is it? Where's the fourth one? See, he's like Marvy. Remember how Marvy would go to the milk bar and he would totally look like he was plugged in, and then be just like hanging out like a half inch to the right of the nipple, pretending to nurse. That's what. Here's a good one. This is a good one, and it's totally available. He does feel a little dehydrated, which is not surprising. I'm just gonna check his color. Oh, did you like that? Pretty tasty. Your color is pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. You're just so tiny. You're so tiny. So teeny. Teeny tiny. Let's give you one more chance, and maybe I'll give you just a little bit of. Maybe I'll give you the tiny fluids that will help you feel a little bit more peppy, a little bit more like nursing. Oh, it's just so sleepy. Okay. I think I'm going to give him some fluid. Oh, just a little. just gonna get a little boost of fluids. Go. Oh, so sweet. All right, little one. Sorry to do this to you, but I think you'll feel better. He's tiny, so he's just gonna get a tiny bit. Oh, I'm sorry. Just a tiny bit for you. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it, huh? You'll feel better though soon, huh? Just a teeny tiny bump. Yeah, so teeny tiny. Okay. Hmm? You'll feel better. I know. Here, let's find you a now. I'll find you a nipple. So hopefully that will help him perk up a little bit too. And then once he perks up, he will be more excited about milkbar. Should we find you a little spot? I think there must be an armpit nipple available somewhere. I just can't seem to find it. Oh, unless, I guess, Eep might be on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who are we missing? Oh, 5. Okay. You're going to have to go for the bottom row, I think, buddy. I'm sorry to say. Otherwise, you're just going to get pushed off. Such a good mummy. You're such a good mummy. There you go. There you go. That boy. Where you going, little Miss Eep? Going this way? There you go. Oh, Eep, you're so cute. I have to take a picture. Focus. She's nursing on her paw. There's some serious kitten chaos happening here. All right, there we go. He's doing better now. Are you going back in for more? Tigress. So beautiful. Skipper just fell asleep and fell off the nipple, but is still nursing. Sorry about the camera work. It's pretty bad. Okay, make up your mind. Look at him go. He's doing great. Hi, Mama. Oh, so sweet. How sweet is that? Oh, Skipper loves his mommy. Okay, Skipper, that's not helpful. That's not helpful. Knock your new little friend off the... Here we go. Oh, look at little Eeps. Here, don't fall asleep. How sweet is that? The two tiny ones are snuggling. Oh, look how cute. Oh, you're so cute. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, hi, little mama. So I'm just gonna take him for a little. What do you think about that? Little potty. What do you think about some private dining? Should we do some private dining? You're such a good mommy. Well, if I'm going to pay attention to them in the nest, then mommy's going to go in the nest. I'm just going to give him a quick potty. Oh, but that's so cute. Quick potty. Look. I don't know how long it's been since he's had a potty break. Are you smishing somebody? I think you are. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay. He's fine. He's just having a potty break. It's nothing you should be concerned though. Do not have to do too much. What are you doing, Puss in Boots? Where are you going? You said to go to Mama. Let's see who looks nice and full. This one looks like it's got some good milks in it. Here you go. Just open. Just open your mouth. No, what are you doing? That's not helping. Well, you can go on that one if you want to. I think it might be empty though. Oh, that's so cute. Bootsy is ready for some milk bar action. So sleepy. All right, you can have a little. I just want to make sure that he's actually sleepy and not lethargic. Bootsy is twitchy. Hi, little mama. I know I should be petting you too. Time to go. Keep your little friend warm. You're pretty cute, aren't you?